My name is Jonathan Parks, and welcome to Jonathan's Nature Crafts. I must inform you that I do not live in this house by myself, but live here with other people. Sometimes other members of the household may have to walk through areas where I might be recording with other family members on the phone. If you hear any noise like that, please feel free to disregard. We are doing our best to get noise canceling equipment, which may at least keep you from hearing exactly what is being said. Thank you for considering.
Well, I'm about to have a busy day ahead of me. I go to work in a little while, and will tell you all I have a little class I take tonight. So just wanted to come on here real quick and kind of show you all a little demonstration as to what we're going to do with these wings. You notice on the inside how they, from the little round gouge, got kind of little curves and facets in them, but we're going to take a gouge that's a little bit fatter and use it to remove all those little curves that are down in the wood. That was just something, it just kind of came to my mind at this moment, and decided I'd go ahead, take care of that, and it'll be a quick, simple step. And I say that this is just something that is going to be a little thing that kind of, I'd say, gets rid of the worst of everything and try to get a little bit of something in it and kind of take it where it's going to go to be a little hollower in the wings. That's kind of how we need things to come out to be. And so with this little work we have, I say this is just kind of how we got things to turn out, and the will for the better. And I say that this is just how everything is. Say a little hollowing can make things come out better ways than before when we get down to the necessary work to make something come out as to what it ought to be. And then when we come down to it, I say we've got a hollower little space coming right in, and make it so we gonna see the little work the best way it shall come out. And I say that this is just one of those special little tricks we have to kind of get things in just the good and right place. I say we finally got it about as hollowed out as we need it to be there for the wing, and think we're going to take a little further step now, try to dig out along these lines to try to get the shape out of the little baby angel's body, and kind of make it so it's going to show out a little bit more, a little better. Do believe while we've got this gouge out, there's a little place we're going to do here. Dig along these feet, kind of make it so it's going to look like what an angel shall be when we all get it done. And by the way, just as for a little work inside its belly and work. I say that, you know, you kind of got to be careful here, even though one time I was wearing a glove many years ago, had the gouge go right through here and right out here. So that's just a little caution we take. Luckily, it wasn't that bad. I was able to kind of replace it with super glue, not need a stitch or two, and my tetanus shot was at that time still good, so it all worked for the better. Even the one I've had since then is still good now because they kind of last for about 10 years. That's a good thing about them. But the last couple tetanus shots I've had in the emergency room when I've just had little injuries from the knives and gouges and tools and stuff. And thankfully, we try to avoid those trips as much as we can. So it all comes down to what it comes to be. It's just times in our lives we can't be too stubborn about things. Sometimes, you know, even as a grown man, there's been times I thought I knew it all. And sometimes, just sometimes, you know, a little stubbornness here and there can kind of get you in a little bad situation now and then. One of the hardest lessons I've had to learn in life was that, and all the things that it can bring about. Kind of got a little work to make. We got the feet hollowed out. Now kind of come along the butt of the angel, do a little work on there, and I say for now we kind of get a little curvy out, get a little place to work a little magic in the little critter, and I say kind of come along another little area too, try to get things so they're measured right out as an old-fashioned cherub should be, and got one line to make up here at the top of the butt and kind of get it where it's going to be rounder and narrower to place where little angels have the work to be. And saying when we come down to it, we're going to put a little extra time and work into the little things we have. And I mean it's like kind of get past where we kind of got the work where it comes right in, and think we've gone pretty far this time around. Think we might also knife out the wings, try to smooth them out a little bit around the place where they need to be a little flatter. Sometimes it might even mean that you're going to trim them to where they're back a little bit more, back from the front a little better, and try to get where you can kind of like remove all the extra wood just to try to get past all the little lines and things that for the future reference you just may not need, and kind of get where we can flatten things out a little bit. And these wings, they'll be easier to sand when you work on them a little better. I once knew a man who made a certain angel that he charged $100 for because he spent 2 nights working on its wings, and that was how a little work like that was settled and how it came in. I say that it's a good thing we pay, that somebody can charge you the right amount for the amount of work they do. And how this comes along is great. I do want to say that probably got enough steps in today for this video. Try to keep it down to just 10 minutes as it needs to be, because I've got a busy day ahead, a long day ahead. Gotta keep myself up, keep my head up, and keep my head on, and not go too far with all I do, because it's kind of one of those days when we're going to be pretty busy. Hope you all are doing well. Take care, and hopefully I will see you in the next video.
Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. I hope to see you in the next video. Stay tuned.